How's it going, everybody? Gotta love starting off the round getting kicked to the face. You see that? I felt like I was in 300 just now. How's it going, everybody? Great one here. And yeah, it's been a few days. Well, I've been busy with projects for school and whatnot, but as you can see, I got a little attrition going on, TitanFall in the background, and I'm using the R101 carbine. What I really want to talk to you guys about today is my thoughts on WrestleMania. I mean, let's face it, it was a really good event. As I snapped that guy's neck, it was a really good event. The pre-show was pretty cool, and not to mention the fact that it was easily accessible on the WWE Network was a plus. But I mean, it just, yeah, I mean, you know, it was a little rough. I mean, if you guys haven't heard, Daniel Bryan is the new champ, which I'm definitely happy for him. I mean, he definitely deserved it, knowing that he's been, I mean, they've just been toying with this guy for years. Daniel Bryan defeated Triple H in the first round, which I must say was a really good round, and Triple H definitely beat the hell out of Daniel Bryan. The Shield beat Kane and the New Age Outlaws. Surprise, surprise. Definitely wasn't expecting Kane and New Age Outlaws to win that one. The 30-man Andre the Giant Battle Royal was won by Cesaro, and honestly, I thought the Giant was gonna win. I mean, he was definitely my pick to win until he got thrown over the top rope. John Cena defeated Bray Wyatt, which was, I don't know, like, I'm kind of disappointed in that match, because John Cena is one of those guys, he can pretty much recover from anything, and I was going for the bad guy now. And I mean, John Cena, he's, not to say that he's too much of a goody two shoes, but he's definitely one of those guys that can easily recover from anything. I think Wyatt should have won that one. And of course, AJ Lee, she definitely won the Vicky Guerrero Diva Championship, and I still am in disbelief that the Undertaker's streak has been snapped. Hell, no, this is not a joke. No, this is not a fake video. Brock Lesnar has definitely put an end to the streak. Undertaker's now 21-1, and kind of like how I predicted for WrestleMania, I sent out a tweet. I said the Undertaker will be 22-2 unless he decides to retire. And honestly, I think it's at that point where he's just not healthy enough, like physically. You know, he's been around long enough. He's pretty old, and wrestlers, they don't have a long lifespan as like shelf life. I mean, he was a really good wrestler in his day. And I know my sister's gonna hate me for saying this, but I think it's about time he retires, as I shoot my teammate for no apparent reason. I mean, it was, and definitely, you know, it was, I don't know, man. I just, hopefully the Undertaker, you know, goes out on good terms. I would love to see him go against Sting, because Sting was rumored to come back, and obviously that ended up just being a rumor, because, you know, he didn't make an appearance, and I really didn't get a chance to watch Raw after that, so I don't know if he showed up on that or not. Definitely got to give it to Daniel Bryan for beating Randy Orton and Batista, because that was, I mean, it was a really good match, and despite the fact that Daniel Bryan really couldn't use it as an excuse as to, you know, he was wrapped up in a sling. You could see he had bruises on him. Like, my man looked like he just got out of prison. Like, he pretty much got his ass beat. And of course, I was watching the WWE Network yesterday, and I kind of shames me knowing that, you know, Ultimate Warrior was like one of my favorite wrestlers. You know, him, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, Texas Tornado, Andre the Giant, I mean, the Iron Sheik. I mean, the list can go on. Big Boss Man, Keen the Dream, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Like, those were the guys I remember when I was watching as a kid. And I mean, I read a tweet earlier from Bret Hart, or a Facebook message for that matter, and, you know, definitely explains, you know, regarding life. You know, he wished he could have said more to him, and I definitely can't blame him on that because, you know, Bret Hart's been around for a long time and makes you definitely cherish life more. I mean, he was 54 years old, and for what I remember reading, I believe it was because of a heart attack as I get thrown into my Titan because I'm tired of getting shitted on as we win this. But, you know, it's rest in peace, man. I mean, he was a really good wrestler. I mean, it's good to see that he made up, you know, with the WWE, you know, because they definitely didn't have like, you know, they had a fallout, and it was good to see him. I mean, it's surprising, you know, he was on, you know, his Hall of Fame speech was it was just biblical. Like, you know, it was, you can't take away what he said. I mean, that was just, there couldn't have been a better person making that speech. And you know what? Godspeed, brother. Hopefully, Macho Man's up there waiting for you. Alright, everybody. You see, I went 10-6 on Fracture, and the commentary is coming to a close. Just deuces.